See, the voice don't work if we ain't chatting big money. You can never say I cheap talk, I speak.
What's going on, boxing fans? This is Kenneth with duBeof Boxing. I just want to talk about the Timothy Bradley and Pacquiao fight. This rematch, it seems like the longer and longer this fight drags out, the further and further Bradley gets away from Pacquiao's radar. Is this fight going to take place? It seems, you know, the more and more I look into it, every time Bob Arum talks, you know, he went from, you know what, it's really up to Pacquiao, and I'm demanding this rematch, and I'm throwing in an investigation, bringing it up to committee, because this is outrageous. Bradley definitely didn't deserve that win. Pacquiao definitely got robbed, and I'm looking into it. Hey, my guy's going to go ahead and get a rematch, just like he did with the Marquez fight. So every time this guy talks, this guy's contradicting himself, because now he's looking into polls. He wants to have a poll with all the fans. He wants to ask the fans, hey, do you really want to see this Timothy Bradley fight? And then he's also coming out and saying, well, it just depends if Timothy Bradley, depending on his demands, if this fight's going to take place. What if Timothy Bradley wants a guaranteed $10 million, or he wants a higher percentage in pay-per-view? It just has to make business sense. Look, man, go back to your first statement. It's really up to Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao, dude, he done made you a ton of money. He made you a boatload of money. He actually put you guys on the map, made you millions and millions and hundreds of millions of dollars, man. Give the guy the, you know, the respect and say, stick to your word. Hey, Manny Pacquiao, it's really up to Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao, do you want to fight Timothy Bradley? Yes or no? And leave it like that. What's all this about polls and, you know, it's really up to Timothy Bradley and his, what if he comes out with outrageous demands, and if it's outrageous demands that the fight's not going to happen? Dude, you're looking more like a dick every time you sit there and talk, man. You're completely forgetting of your last statements and everything that you're saying to the press, man. And that's really getting to me, just because it's hard to remember your lies, man. So if you're sitting there lying to the fans, dude, there's boxing fans like that I'm an elephant. Every time Bob Arum talks, I'm listening to him, and he's contradicting himself all day long, and it's really frustrating. And if you know, he's sitting there saying, you know what, if this fight doesn't happen, he's already setting up the Marquez fight. Because Marquez, look, I don't want to see another Marquez fight. I don't want to see Manuel Marquez fight for the 4th time. Okay? Nobody wants to see that. Okay? If you want to see a rematch, let's see the rematch between Timothy Bradley and Manny Pacquiao. Let's forget about Marquez. This is not even about Marquez getting robbed. This is about Manny Pacquiao getting robbed. So it's fresh right now. Let's get this out the way and get this guy a rematch. And it seems like they're just dragging it, giving this guy his time of glory. Timothy Bradley also going on interviews, sitting there saying, hey, you know, he went from after the fight saying, you know, unsure of himself, because he knew damn well he didn't win that fight. Unsure of himself, saying, you know what, I need to go back to the videos and see if I won this fight. Now, recently, you go ahead and sit there and have a conversation with him, have an interview with him, and you know, they're asking him. He's confident. He's sitting there saying, you know what, I won the fight. They asked him, hey, you know, if who would win between Mayweather and Pacquiao, and he was like, oh, hands down, Pacquiao will win. I mean, Mayweather will win. Easy work, easy work. He's making his, dude, I understand that comment. I understand you're going to say it's easy work for Mayweather, but dude, don't sit there and make it seem like it was easy work for you, man. He's just being real cocky, real arrogant, and I just, wow, you know. That's the only fight. I really didn't want to see that fight, but now I keep hearing Timothy Bradley talk, man, and I really want to see Timothy Bradley go to work and deserve that victory. Give it another shot, you know. And if this fight doesn't happen, Bob Arum, I do not want to see Timothy Bradley fight a bullshit-ass fighter. I don't want to see it whatsoever. Put him against the guy he's been ducking and dodging for God knows how long, which is Amir Khan. If you put him in the ring with Amir Khan, then you know Mayweather's going to come out of jail. He's going to hop on that all day, because Amir Khan's going to beat the crap out of Bradley. And guess what? Mayweather, they've been talking about Mayweather Khan all day. So it's just, I'm really hating the situation that, you know, this whole situation where Bob Arum's just getting further and further away from this fight ever taking place. Guys, this is Kenneth with duBeof Boxing. Have a good one.
See, the voice don't work if we ain't chatting big money. You can never say I cheap talk.